Hi guys, it's been so long, I feel like. And so before I start to talk about much more, I want to let you guys know I am truly busy at work a lot. So when it comes to you guys' questions, I'm sorry if I'm going too slow to answer them, but trust me, I'm gonna try to go through more, but hopefully this video answers a lot of the common questions I get. So one of the most common questions I get is all about my scars. Here is of my scar right now. Sadly, I haven't really been putting any ointment or anything on it. I guess got really lazy, which I shouldn't have, and just didn't put any ointment on it. But for no ointment, that's pretty bomb. Cause not to throw any shade on anybody else, but I've seen some other people's scars and I'm like, yikes. And also my scars looked a lot better 2 weeks ago, but I understand why they look like that. I did wear a bra that put a lot of tension on my scars, which I shouldn't have, which was a bombshell bra. I added 2 cup sizes, and I noticed that I felt it rubbing against my scar, but I was like, hey, my scars are healed. Nothing will happen to them. Yeah, no. I felt as though they look a little darker reddish because I felt like they got irritated and tampered with. But other than that, I feel as though it's going to heal back the way it was, but that's what it's looking like 5 months post-op. Another question I get is, have I started working out? I've never really been a working out type of person, gym wise, but I recently have did a Pilates class. Yeah, I don't know if Pilates is for me or if that should have been the first intense class I did. Yo, I wanted to cry that whole beginning of the class. Not too much because of my chest, but Pilates is not easy. It's not what it looks like. We're just gonna leave that at that. But when it did come to doing planks and some of the planks, not just the ordinary planks, the running in place planks, I feel like when I was running, it was putting a lot of tension on my bra, and I feel as though if you want to do that, that's completely fine. But I would double up on your sports bras and ease into it very easy because I for sure felt that the next day. Another question is, have I went braless? I went braless during the day twice. The first time my boobs were just really sore, because I feel like they're just not used to being out, and that was a month after I got out of surgery. And the second time they were cool, no problem at all. It's just I feel so weird, and I get anxiety sometimes because I don't want my boobs to go back to how they were, even though the doctor always tells me that can never happen. Of course, if you don't wear a bra all the time, or you're doing a lot of movement towards the top of your body without a bra, of course gravity is gonna hit. I usually don't go braless when I sleep. I still sleep in sports bras. They do say to do that throughout the year. Well, my doctor did. Throughout the year, at least a sports bra when you go to sleep, just to train your boobs, because your boobs don't fully heal. They said up to 4 to 6 months to a year. So just for me personally, I just always have a bra on, or I have a sports bra, because I just want my boobs to fully heal and not just take, well, maybe it won't and maybe it will. I just don't want to take my chances. Oh my gosh, a huge question is my sensitivity and my nipples. When I first got my procedure done, I told you guys, I didn't feel anything for the first week. That second week, I started getting nipple spasms. And it was only one side had it. It would be fireworks of spasms on this side. And this side, can't even feel it. If I pinched it or put a needle through my nipple, you couldn't feel it. And that went on for about a month or less, but you never knew when it was gonna happen, ever. And it would switch sides, it was just a lot. Then last month is when I feel as though, month 4 is when I feel my sensitivity on them were so sensitive, not even funny, not even when your nipples are cold outside type of sensitive. No. It was the type that when I was in the shower and I would have to wash under my arms, I would cover my nipple, because if a drop of water got on my nipple, oh, just just thinking about the feeling, whew, yeah, that's how sensitive it was. This month, I feel month 5, it's normal. Of course, when it's cold or just normal boob stuff, I feel it's starting to get back. I don't have boob spasms anymore, thank God. When I hug people, I can actually hug them and not just be like the awkward, like the awkward ass hugs that people give. No more of that, and like I just feel like it's like back to normal. Than that, I'm so excited that it's month 5. I feel like June 6th, it seems like it was like last month when it was really not. And I feel like a huge question is, do I regret doing it? Not at all. Like, not at all. I think it like gave me so much more confidence. Like, it made me feel like the age I'm supposed to be, and I feel like it concluded my weight loss journey. And I feel as though like that was holding me back. That was making me feel like, well, should I even have lost the weight because I'm going through this? Like, should I just have like, you know, like so much stuff was going through my mind. And I feel like this surgery helped me like come back to me and like be me and just feel happy like with my body. And the question, like, Dr. Ho is one of the best doctors. I still talk to him to this day. Like, he, you know, checks on me, or like if I have a concern, he's there. And he's the busiest. Like, when trying to book him was the hardest thing ever. And once they said, oh, somebody canceled, I jumped on that real quick. But that being said, it's a doctor who's that busy and a doctor who is so private. Nobody even knows about him. That is so good. He's like a hidden gem. So I honestly can say thank you so much, Dr. Ho, if you're watching this. You have truly changed my confidence. I'm trying not to cry, but you truly have made a difference in my life. And I just do want you to know that you completed my weight loss journey, and you've been just so supportive, and you've helped me be a support system to everybody out there. And I just feel like, you know, everybody, like, if you have any more questions, drop them down below. You can follow all my Instagram pages. If you want more information about Dr. Ho, I will gladly give it to you. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and keep those questions coming. I'm always here to help. Have a great day, guys.